extra, almost so extra. My chick bad, so extra, so solid, no extra. Style on them, so extra. No style is no extra. Extendos always so extra. Pray to God there's no extra. 100 nights in the trap is hard. See the snakes in the skin they are. Chase the bag in the VIDS stars or a college tour in a rental car.
What's good, y'all? It's your guys at Westside with the do-rag demon, the bearded bandit, all that. At y'all with another vid, man. I'm here today. I don't know. I felt so compelled and inspired to get on the camera, just talk with y'all. I be going through certain things, certain times, and I just feel as if this is one of the times when I need to get on and talk to y'all and keep it funky with y'all and keep it all the way real with y'all on everything. But before we even get into that, make sure that you like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on the bell so you get notified every single time that I drop another vid. So we're gonna crack out right into it. We're gonna jump into it. We are. If you have a toxic person in your life, you need to get rid of them, because that's what I'm doing currently now at this exact moment. I'm getting rid of all of the toxic people. I'm going just like this. Look, inside of my life, whoop, 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 throwing out all the negative folks, everything like that. So that's the kind of time I'm on. I'm just trying to make sure y'all going in the same exact direction. That's why y'all following me. That's why y'all subscribing to me. And I appreciate everybody for showing me love. We're gonna talk more about toxic people, some toxic situations. I'm even gonna get into a toxic situation I had. I'll let y'all know whether or not that was a toxic situation that presented itself in a relationship or just in regular life. So we're gonna get back into that. What's going on, y'all? I know there's a little bit of a surprise. Like, yo, what happened? You was just telling us you was about to talk to us and you about to come back. Look, it's night and I'm back. I ain't gonna hold you, I'm back. You see it's dark outside. I'm about to burn my nightly spliff. I was thinking about talking with y'all real quick about some of these toxic people that do exist in our lives, whether they friends, family, or just people that are surrounding us. They live around you, whatever the case. They could be around you, stuff like that. And it's like, you just don't want to have to always deal with that kind of stuff. You shouldn't really have to. But of course, us as human beings, a lot of times we're very understanding and we're very forgiving to other people who have bad times in life. And a lot of times we take up for them. We give them excuses, things like that. And you know what? We just have to stop doing that, because after a while, then it starts becoming toxic to you. And you start becoming like, oh wow, like, am I short of myself in some way, shape, or form? And don't be worried about me either right now, because I got a hoodie on, because it's kind of cold out here. It's like 60 degrees outside right now, so y'all already know what time it is, for real. There's always gonna be somebody who's always, oh, by the way, because I'm gonna keep up with it. Strain of the week, Funyuns, them joints is busting. I ain't gonna lie. I believe it is an indica, but it is busting. It is busting. I know the lighting is horrible on this one, but it is what it is. We over here talking about real things and real toxic situations and real people, and I feel like this is the best way to get it off and get it across. So like I say, you just got to remove some people. Sometimes their energy, if they're matching your energy, then that's perfect. If they're not, then that's different. I'll get back with y'all. Poppy's out here he's trying to find a positive in his day right here. He on Five Below, trying to do what he do, right, Pop? Trying to find a shark. That's your positive vibration for the day. See it? No, I don't know. We might not be victorious with this shark. And another thing that you should always do in removing all the toxicity and the negative things and everything like that away and off of your life and off of your body, eat well. Eat well. Right now, I just came. I got an acai bowl at my spot, Soul Bowl, out here in Yonkers on Central Ave. Over here, I did some other running around and shopping that I had to do. And I'm just gonna keep it light, and I'm gonna take it as a light day. You always have to keep it as a light day. And I know that this video is a whole bunch of different times, but it's because I'm trying to practice this in different areas and portions of my life, different days, stuff like that. So as those kind of things happen, you know, it's not just gonna be one day that I'm just being positive. I'm trying to do it all the time. So you know, the excuse like all different cuts and everything like that, but we gonna get it too. And I guess I just want to show you I have different levels of being positive, and you know, that'll be exerted, I guess, within this video and other ones. But I really want y'all to feel this energy like coming through the vid and coming through just the footage and everything, and I hope y'all really do, for real. What's good, y'all? So, you know, I think I'm gonna talk about like this toxic situation that I got myself out of and that I removed people from. So it's funny because I used to be employed by the same people I'm employed by now. I used to be employed then. So, oh yeah, you know I'm smoking. Yeah. So I couldn't really understand what it was that was being conveyed to me by people that were around me, other coworkers, stuff like that. Like, yo, be careful, like who you like pledge your loyalty to, who you're cool with within the job. And I understand and I know that a lot of jobs are very political and they thrive on that. I personally don't even thrive on that. I more so have to do with like, how's your work ethic? How does that go for you? So instead of it going like that, it was like a whole lot of other stuff where I had to do with just politics of the job. And honestly, it was stuff that I wasn't really privy to because I was on the other end of it. I was on the other end of the politics. So that's why it was like, it worked well for me. I decided that I wanted to take a different route with my life. I wanted to go full-fledged into YouTube because it was paying off. Things were jumping off on Eddie and Michelle's channel, and I wanted that to take off and do well for me. So as I started doing that, I was just like, all right, you know what? I think it's time for me to give my 2-week notice, and it's time for me to let them know, like, listen, this is no longer going to work for me. You know what I'm saying? I have other opportunities, and I have other situations that I need to explore. So I'm going to need to go into that. When I did that, I removed these toxic people who were not really there for me in my life out of there. How did I do that, you may ask? I did that because the minute that I gave my 2-week notice in, probably about like 2 or 3 days later, I had a coworker who acted like I was acting funny. He started like acting funny, like acting like I wasn't answering the phone, like he was trying to hit me up a little bit extra, but I was trying to get myself together, get my life together. Like I had to restart over and everything like that. So it was just like, all right, if you feel like I'm acting funny, then that's on you. But I didn't feel that way about the situation. I didn't feel like that way about how I left out of there. And then I also had one of my, well, basically who was my mentor within, you know, that job. She just, I don't know, she kind of like excommunicated herself from me, even like when it was time for me to come pick up my last check. Like, I do remember that she didn't even come out and see me, or I wasn't even allowed to go in the back and get it. I had to have a coworker bring it out, so another staff member. I wasn't even a coworker at that point, so that's how they were seeing me. So I think that's real whack, but it showed me that they weren't there for me. They were negative people because they were just there for a reason, and it was only beneficial because of that. And honestly, that's me removing non-beneficial people to me because they're only there for a season. If it was removing them like it should. So I didn't even need to do any work. Sometimes you just got to do your best and go to different opportunities, and different people will go to and different people will not. And that's something I know and I understand. So it is what it is. But y'all already know, man, just get all of them negative people outside of your life, man. Even if they are your peoples or your family, just get them out of there, bro. They don't belong there. They're not conducive to your living. They're not conducive to your healing. Remember that. So make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on the bell so you get notified every single time that I drop another vid. Yo, in the comment section down below, I need all y'all to say, like, I'm healing or there's a problem. Now, if you say there's a problem, then that means that you identify with the fact that there's something wrong with maybe some people around you, or just some negative traits that you may have. And then I want y'all to say, I'm healing because you're in the process of handling the situation, which to me is like you've already handled the situation, because that's half the battle. And more power to everybody who's even saying that they have issues these days, and I'm one of them. So like I said, man, stay positive out there, man. Delete the negative, all of that. But y'all already know what it is, man. What? If you got that energy, keep that energy. But only the positive energy. That's the only energy I'm keeping in. Wow.